Hmm. Threes first. Oh, I don't think that's ever happened. I'll just back past that, hopefully. Hello, Slothu. Hey, Bucks. Not gonna lie, I was gonna double tap that on the way back, but then that interference did not help. No, Dip, I was trying to pass you.
55 months. Trumpet emoji. Trumpet emoji.
Wait, that's actually kind of crazy. I did not realize it's been 55 months for you, Swap. It's one of the longer streaks. Probably in the top 10, I'd have to think. I didn't today. I've been alright. Kind of a lazy Sunday watching RLCSL CQ for North America. Congrats, Shopify Rebellion. Reddles is inevitable. They gonna give it away? Nice. Ooh. That was a really nice pass, though, I will say. He's got it. Went for the run in the first time. Honestly, running is really interesting in that, like, I don't go for it often, but every once in a while, I'll just get the itch. And I'm like, I should go for a run. And then I go for a run. That should have been a double by me, I'm not gonna lie. I went extra high because I thought the guy who was gonna save that was gonna get there first. Hey, Proston. Catch flick? Oh, he had it. He second guessed himself there. There we go. That's a pretty... Oh, man! I tried to slot it halfway through. I was like, I just gotta be courageous, guys. Let's just go for doubles. Oh! I did not realize I missed that pad on fort. Hopefully they don't both go. All right, well, that's more my fault than anything else. I thought I had, like, one more pad there. It was dreadful, but I'm gonna get back in shape. I would suggest just working your way up to running. Because the thing is about working out is I've learned... working with other people and then also, you know, myself getting back into working out as much as I used to. If you try to just get into a workout, you're gonna die and then your body's gonna be in recovery for like days and days and days and days, and then you're gonna take forever to get back into it anyway. So it's better to like warm up into it. For example, if you wanna get into running, I think it's best to like start with just walking a lot of steps and then try to go to like speed walking kinda. Like, it looks kind of stupid, but just basically try to like walk like almost as fast as you possibly can and just try to do that for a while. And then over time, you can slowly work up to running, increasing distance, increasing speed. Man, I would love it if I could just score. Thank you. Okay. That was really gross. You're playing better than them? Oh, that's the sad thing, is that I'm moving fast and doing that stuff, but I'm not playing confident right now. I'm definitely faster than these guys. So I just gotta actually play like that. Oh, I was hoping that he would miss that. All right, gonna bump the one guy out of there. Now my goat dip sauce doesn't whiff. It's just a fake that didn't work out, that's all it is. Close one dip. What is happening? What is happening? All right, I was gonna backflip into that. Luckily, teammate had that. That might be an own goal, low-key. Wait. What is happening? Literally, don't touch that. No. I had a bit more momentum. It's not a bad air dribble, though, by him. I would have gone for that, but I saw the guy chasing me, so I was like, I don't exactly know how that's gonna work out. No problem. Teammate should have that. He doesn't. That's fine. I'm just gonna get boost. All right, they got pre-jump me, so I'm just gonna take down line. Extension, goal. Bang. No, he jumped early! He thought my first touch was the pass, but in reality, the second touch was the pass. Oh, I heard Dip Saucy coming in. I thought that was an opponent. I heard the boost. I was like, I was gonna brute force it, running every day, and get away with it because I'm young. I would just be worried because you're gonna build up a lot of lactic acid. If you're gonna try to brute force it, get a muscle roller. I don't know exactly know what you would call it, but it's, just look up like lactic acid roller. And basically it's like a rolling pin with like several parts to it if you haven't run a lot. And basically just like go up and down on your legs after you run after like 30 minutes. Also make sure you definitely, I mean, obviously you probably are, but like make sure you're doing active warm up and active cool down. Like make sure you're actually like, you know, doing some walking in place, stretching, like some actual kind of creative ways to keep yourself moving a little bit afterwards, because you don't just want to sit down and be like, all right, that's my workout. Otherwise, you are going to be absolutely dead. But yeah, the lactic acid roller saves my life a lot. If you got a little bit more money, honestly, a handheld massager is something I've used for a while, and that thing's pretty dope. Just comes with a little attachment you can use to just kind of like punch your muscles. It just goes like push, 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 push over and over on your muscles. Early to a DST stream? I don't know. Are you Kulos? Will do, thanks. Yeah, that's my personal advice. All right, we have a long way to go, chat. That win is just only one of multi. Doing push-ups. Because cardio is something I'm terrible but need, but also want to do a bit more strength for building up bone strength while I still can. I would say if you don't have a lot of equipment or you don't have access to a gym, bodyweight exercises are pretty good, at the very least for toning you. Definitely a lot of like core stuff that you can just do by yourself, basically. Bonk. I'm just gonna play the Reddles role now. Woo! What's your MMR right now? It's like 1560 something. It's pretty bad. Hello, Hayden. Hayden's a world. Do you already play with SSL at GC2? I don't know what you mean. Hey, Kyle. He just said analyze. My teammate just typed in all caps, analyze that at our opponents. Damn. Kyle, how's your infection going? Do you really get SSL players in your lobbies? I mean, no. This is me playing after adjusting to my new work schedule. And so I was trying to play by solo queue. We fell down to 1600s, and I'm like, this won't be that hard to solo queue out of. And my God, it's been probably the hardest rank grind I've ever been on. Like, I'm not even joking. It is so cutthroat to play at this rank because no one is consistent. Everyone kind of plays impulsively. We've started the day with pretty good teammates, though. Shoot. Okay, that's fine. I was about to say, I'm like, that guy's not going at a super good angle to it. Get it challenged by Shumi. Ooh. Honestly, halfway through that, I saw them in goal. I tried to put that way higher, but that shot works. What's the last time you played ones? Yesterday. One ear is now clear. Let's go! Things we love to see, Kyle. Oh, I'm bonked. I think that's crossbar. Never mind. Approach almost fairly consistently decision making playing at pace. I mean, that's like, you know, classic. My team said holy carry. You have a vid of your sensitivity and button layout on controller? Exclamation point sends and exclamation point binds. The only controls that are different is my arrow roll right. So this is square, or I guess X on a controller, on an Xbox. And then L1, or my LB, is my arrow left. And that's what I use most of the time. Yeah, my sense is 0.05 for dead zone. I think 2.1 is currently what I'm using for aerial and steering. My dodge dead zone is pretty high, but I kind of always like it there. Thank you, buddy. So I can't bet I have a gold. I only started a couple months ago. I mean, part of improving is also learning like what skills you're actually getting consistent with and being able to iterate on them over time. Didn't work out. That's okay. Maybe a little transparent on that pass. Teammate. Nice. I like to trust in my teammate. Always like it when they're willing to turn and be like, oh, it's in. I was gonna shoot that, but I was like, honestly, I don't see the guy in the back field. And the other guy is, for some reason, going up the wall, even though he very much knows that he will not get there before me, so I'm not sure. Did we get that? We did. Gapped is quick, buddy. Big child that. Oh, that was, okay. Those are always the fun ones where the guy just speeds up immediately and I fake challenge and he doesn't even fake me. He literally just drives forward and he's like, oh, he got out of the way. I didn't think he'd turn it up immediately. Thought he'd try to, you know, shift things up a bit. Okay. That might just be, I think it's in. Nice, all right, teammate. We like to see it. Flip canceling, it feels like no matter how fast I do, I can never get a good enough flip cancel to speed flip. It also means my half flips are subpar. I mean, it's just holding the left stick more than anything else. Don't focus on like pushing the stick down as fast as possible. I think a lot of people do that and it just messes up their accuracy. Just focus on like holding a direction. Okay, that's probably gonna be a goal. Never mind, well done, teammate. I tried to bump the Batmobile and it didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. Really, you chowed that? That's kind of wild. Nice. There's only really one place you could go there. Black Pangolin, it's been a while, what's up? It's going all right. Trying to keep our 100% win rate going on right now in ranked. Can you tell me what's the best game mode to become better? I would say 2s. It's just fastest. It's their back boost taste. Oh no, the guys on the other team are already trash talking. Morale crumbling, chat. Yeah, overall we're doing all right. All right. I beat the first guy, it's fine. Whoa, what a bounce. I'm just gonna ignore that boost. Oh, well, he gave it away, that's fine. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I don't know if BCN can really trash talk that guy. That was a really bad decision by that guy. There's no way he's keyboard smashing. He literally just went all caps and he's blaming his teammate. Almost as good as, yeah, these guys are crashing out. Hey, Phil. I was at band camp for the past week. Hell yeah, let's go. What instrument do you play again? Just thought this field looks kind of empty and didn't realize it's 2's game. Nah, this is 3's. You guys aren't seeing it? Our 3rd's just rotating really fast. Oh, not the free jump. play the drums that spread out in front of you. What do you mean? Like a marching band drums where they're like mounted to your hip, basically. Bonk. Dog is becoming too dangerous. Nah, we're at the right level of danger. Nice, flip reset gapped. Let's go. See you in the stream. Next stream, DT. Bye. Bye, culos. I would say 2s is the best one to improvement just because 3s nowadays is pretty yike. The 1s is pretty adequate, but it doesn't really teach you how to read the game necessarily. Like, it teaches you how to like maintain boost, like kind of your soft touches, keeping possession. I think 2's really good for like refining mechanics at a certain level, but I think 2's is like a good combination of like pretty much everything you need to rotate and think about the game. Like, take into account what your teammate can cover, take into account what you can cover, etc., stuff like that. Whereas, like, I think 1s and 3s, I think 3s is like obviously the most realistic for like what you're playing in competitive modes, like if you're entered a tournament. But recently, I've kind of lost faith in 3's ability to actually accurately sort talent. People kind of just ball chase. It's pretty bad. Hello, Chum. Hello, Erba. No, want to flip that middle. Bonk. Boo! Boo! No honor. Oh, that's funny. Hey, Elia. All right, we're gonna waste on this time. Yes, solo inglés, por favor. Do not speak anything else. No such thing as too much danger. That's what people say right before a lawsuit. All right, GG's. 100% win rate. You're crying like a woman right now. That's pretty yike. You are half as good as their worst player. These insults are getting way too complicated. I'm sorry. You can't be real, you muffin. I don't know. I'm a fan of calling someone a muffin. Hey, Canon CWN. Crown? Cown? Look up marching tenor drums. Oh, hold on. Well, as soon as I went away for it, we got a quick cue, so I'll do it eventually. All right, BCN is fresh off of a tilt session ranked against us, so let's see if that carries over to this game. Whoa, Philip, thank you for the $5. Very kind, sir. Oh, I went with the bump on him there. 20 push-ups. Look, I didn't go to some military summer camp or whatever. Oh, I thought BCN wouldn't turn for that. I'm not gonna lie. It's okay. Glock's got the save. Yes, he does. Nice. I saw Glock's punching him. I was like, you might be able to get that. Whoa, what a recovery, BCN. It's kind of paused. Okay. Would I get better if I watch pro player gameplay? Well, they're doing stuff you can't do, and the reason that they're moving the way they can is because they're doing stuff you can't do. So, I think it teaches you bad habits if you don't conceptualize that. Like, yeah, maybe positioning you can learn two things. Like, oh, that's why they challenge that way. But the thing is, like, if you can't do what they do, then it's kind of hard to fully fold in why they're doing what they're doing into your gameplay. Oh, wow. Okay, well, that guy was thinking a lot of stuff. Dude. Ooh, teammate, if you just hit that down the line, that would have been sick. We might get balled on here. He's got no boost, but he doesn't need it. Man, waiting a little too long on these guys, I'm not gonna lie. Why would you just flick away? These people are crazy to me. Teammate. Perfect. Bang. I'm struggling because I'm watching Leth and other crazy players. Well, that's the thing. Is like you guys try to. If you guys are gold, you guys should be watching like Diamond and Champs. Ultimately, if you guys are like lower ranks, like below Champ especially, you guys should 100% be practicing just aerialing and wall play. And then if you want to learn like gameplay and like how to actually rotate and whatnot, Verge has a video called I believe it's called Advanced Tutorials, or basically option coverage. That's the best tutorial on how to move around the field and what true game sense looks like, in my opinion. Okay. I knew he'd go for the boost. Or I think I'm going for the boost. We're gonna go for the musty delay. Ooh, perfect pass! I'm not gonna lie. Teammate, I didn't also expect that to be as good as it was. Just gonna hit a pass him because he's chasing me. Would you say the video? It's Verge's, man, I really wish I remembered what it was. It's the one with giant text on the thumbnail that's going horizontal across a field. I think it's like the advanced positioning tutorial. That's like, to this day, the best video of all time in terms of explaining why, the logic of why people rotate and not just like tell you rules like, oh, you should always do this, you know? People are always like, oh, Taco, you should make a tutorial on rotation for younger players or whatever, or newer players. And I'm like, honestly, if I did, it would just kind of be like that video, but like slightly updated. Sorry, 2 Glocks, tried to get it over to you. Hey, teammate. A little behind you, my bad. It's okay, stay with that. Stay with that. Perfect. So that could be shootable. It is, bang. Well done, teammate. BCN is crashing out. You guys can't see it in YouTube, but he's literally just going, he's just typed YEHHOJKL semicolon TT, and then another message that's T, and then EIO up. Let me have one teammate, please. Damn, BCN, you need to maybe stop playing the game. This guy's so angry all the time. I wonder what his win-loss streak is right now. I didn't get that, but it's fine. I gotta say, he's not bad at like staying with the plays. Like, he's pretty good at that, but... I'll dig it up. Hold on. Hey, Ken, thank you for the sub. All right, let me check it out. Let me check it out. YouTube. I think he retitled it. I think it's literally just rotation guide for Rocket League. So just search that by Verge. It has 600K views on it. Rotation guide. You break 100 points with 1 minute left. Like, why don't I load the gun now and kick the stool while I'm at it? Wow, this guy needs to calm down. Oh my God. The crash out right now by this dude. Is it bad that I want him to not be crashing out and get better? But also I like how he keeps getting matched up with the Buddy, you gotta value my time a little bit more. $5 for 20 push-ups? That seems very, very little. I feel like $1 a push-up is pretty reasonable. Also, I have no way of like doing push-ups on camera for you guys. Like, I don't have a camera for that. So I would kick the stool. No, I would never do that to someone. Especially at a bar. Ooh. What would do for 100 tier 3 subs? Oh, not gonna lie, I didn't. I have no faith in BCN. I didn't think he'd touch that. $10, then I'll compromise and meet in the middle. 10 modified push-ups off the desk. All right, fair. Camera can show that one. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I thought my single jump 50 would have been fine with that. You have 5k MMR? No, we're a little off from 5k MMR. Yeah, it used to be called something else. That's why I was, you guys couldn't find it. I think he retitled it. A custom training pack so you can jump and hit off the wall. I mean, there's like pretty much any wall training pack has that. Nice shot. Stream lagging a bit. Stream always lags in the beginning first like 20 minutes. Just scroll down and scroll back up and then it'll be fine. Ooh, nice little flick by BCN, not gonna lie. Man, I was not expecting teammate to not get that double. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of paused for a second. I was like, okay, he's gonna get that and I'll get the rebound. And when he didn't, I was like, wait, hold on. BCN followed that one well. Is this NA server? It is a North American server. All right, our win streak is at threat here. Collegiate is definitely the best teammate BCN has had, so definitely helps his case that he needs a better teammate. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Highly unfortunate. Hey, Jazz, I don't actually know how to pronounce your name, I'm sorry. Jasmine? I'm not first? Probably accurate, yeah. What the heck? Damn, Collegiate's like actually pretty good. Unfortunately, I don't think we've won a kickoff, so well played. Couldn't you have jumped to save that? Yeah, but it was also one of those plays where I'm like, I think that might be slightly wide, and then it wasn't, so that was on me. Okay, so apparently I need to do 10 push-ups for on camera. This is off my desk because they have to be alternate because otherwise it's not in frame, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bang. Does Bass stream anything more than the Bazaar these days? Bass is actually, he got connected with the esports guy for the Bazaar, and he also won a tournament, so he's actually very good at that game. So right now he's trying to focus on that. I will admit, if you're not incredibly high level at the game and you're not a caster putting up massive prize pools like Fear or Johnny Boy, it's very hard to make content in Rocket League that especially stream content. So Bass is doing Bazaar because he's really interested in that game. All right. I'm trying to be first every day you're live, Dreamliner. You're pretty late on that one. Kind of look like Harry Potter, not black hair, not glasses, and not British. Holy bald spot. I do be thinning. It's not necessarily bald though, just a little thin. I am 30 after all. Also, Bucks, I would suggest not being a massive asshole and say that to someone. I don't know, just giving you advice for why people probably don't talk to you at parties. Shot? Oh, no. Oh, Muhammad just kind of sat there. I don't know why he went for that. I had to. You actually didn't. Again, if you're ever wondering, why aren't women talking to me? Or why do they walk away after 5 minutes? That's why. I might have been born in that with that thinning hair spot. And maybe I'll go bald one day. But you'll always have that personality. Ooh. I tried to play the block and he just went for the outlet, which is fair. Hopefully teammate doesn't lose his 50, and he doesn't, my goat. Trying to get a touch just before it bounced off, and it did. Are you feeling okay? You might get killed here, yeah. What? Okay, well I bonked him because I was like, I don't know why he took it that angle. That's fine. I'm just gonna assume teammate will be all good for a sec. He didn't even get ceiling on that, I don't think, yeah. All right, try to bait the first guy, kind of worked. Got it, teammate. Got it again, teammate. Think that just in? It is. How the hell could I look like tuberculosis? Bro, if you gotta ask, you might look like tuberculosis. Skooga, I survived the book series. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. The book series is called Survived? What do you mean? Ugly, make people sick, but look at you? Dang. I don't stream at all at this point. Yeah, Bass is trying to cook up some content, but maybe not through streaming. Streaming is very difficult if you don't really have something that you can sink your teeth into, I feel like. Which why, wait, hold on, Bass. I still owe these guys a Fortnite stream. We should organize the Fortnite stream. We should get Ben K as well. That'd be a fun one. The boys back in town. Yeah, we'll run some no build or whatever. I had to put my computer down. Much like an animal, he had to take a shotgun to his computer. There's no other way to dispose of a computer, unfortunately, in this day and age. One of the society-wide problems that we're not really sure how to solve. Ah, I thought I got it. How does 500 sound for what? How does $500 sound? Like this, $500. That's what it sounds like if you ask someone to say it. What? But how you doing, Dildo Schwaggins? Fun name. Cheap viewers on blah 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 blah. Very cool. Viewbot chatter. Didn't know this still existed. No longer perma-washed for real? I mean, it still says washed. There's just a chance we might not always be washed. That's all it is. I'm gonna click the link to it. I get up quickly. I mean, that's just fast airling. I would say at your rank, if you're struggling in gold, I would say just focus on your basic aerials, making contact and whatnot. And then from there, you can slowly heat it up a little bit. I'd like to apologize for my words last night, mostly to James, bro. I was out of line. I'm not gonna lie, Matt. I have no idea what you said. Those games are going so fast. I just for like all of what they said. So I genuinely don't remember anything of what you said. So I'm gonna assume it wasn't that bad if I didn't see it. I'm new here. Hello, Moxie. I see you're a fan of Moxie, the gamer. A bunch of stories of fiction, stories made from real survivor stories, natural disaster, and real world events. Spooky. Oh, teammate. So personally, I wouldn't just stop driving. I'm gonna question mark him real quick, just to wonder what was going on there. Did he get AFK'd? Like, yeah, I got to beat over the top, but that was very much savable. I don't know why teammate just like literally stopped me. It's like he gave up. He's like, well, that's a goal. It's like, well, is it? Like, you could still have tried. He had to walk his goldfish. People need to learn how to queue after walking their goldfish. That's a really good pass. Holy crap, I did not expect that. Oh, well. No! Missed that by a handful. I would recommend getting better arrow controls. You practice. Teammate, do you want a cookie or something? Like, what is going on? Skugga! Diversion! Thank you for the 5 months. Rare twos moment. Red, I feel like you haven't been in my stream in a trillion years. I've been playing twos every day for the past like 3 weeks. Bro got baited. He's a master baiter, chat. He knows how to bait. Free player just packs. I mean, literally anything that forces you to get continuous reps at controlling your car in the air. I would say if you're on PC, a workshop map is probably your best bet. The rings maps are great for aerial control. Oh, that was way more power than I thought he would get off that. Alrighty. All right. Hey, try hard, RL. We're pretty low for right now. We're like GC, we're like 1700, 1720, 30, 40. I think we've only lost 1 twos game on the day, so yeah. We're trying to get back to 1800 in twos, and in threes, we're trying to get back to GC3 because we had one too many days where we were a bit too tired after work, trying to make it click. That's not 50. See, this is the thing about my teammate that I'm getting a little peeved on is like he'll watch me physically move over there and then he'll just go alongside and also challenge something, and then he'll get beat, and then we'll both get beat, and then I'm sitting there like, why are we both there, you know? Being called OG like you're so old? I mean, I guess. That's basically what it is. Use the Corvette yet? I think I kind of used it yesterday, but I don't know, I wasn't quite feeling it. We'll use it some other time. Well, y'all both got beat off by the master baiter? It's not really in his territory, is it? Wow, that's a really good first touch. I did not expect that of him. That isn't low. Well, like compared to like where we normally are, I feel bad that people have been coming in and they're like, can't wait to see GC3 SSL gameplay. And then I'm like, unfortunately, I am slumping, so gotta get back up. All right, Gino. Can you dig it? All right, we're gonna fake shell that. That part where you give him the boost. It's fine. What's crazy is Scopes is like the backup player for Georgia Tech back in the day on their Collegiate Rocket League team, and now this man is like pulling off resets like it's nothing for him. His improvement is one to be documented. I could hit that more middle, but I wasn't sure if he would be able to get across to it. Good 50. Gino, I like the idea there. He tried to scoop it in near post because they were expecting the pass. One second high plat for years. Just got to work on your pass, Daryl, and your wall play. It's the key. Matt and Kyle both going through it right now. What the heck? Bonk. All right, Gio, I'm going to ask you to get a 50. Excellent. Oh. Cut into that really poorly. Almost as poorly as this guy did. Oh, I was about to tease him. And then Gino, okay, cool. Nice job, Gino. I'm second plat 3 and 2. No. I saw a purple line about the size of a car in the middle of the screen. Oh, no, that does, yeah. I don't know what that is. I think it's like an encoder issue, Kyle. Because every once in a while, if you guys watch my shorts, you guys might notice there's like, there'll be like a quick little like glitch in some of the frames. I don't really know what causes it. I think it's like an OBS issue. But either way, yeah. Step at it! Nuke my roster member is what Scope says about Gwendy. Bakamo's mod is going schizoid? Maybe. All right, we're gonna burn. Sorry on that last one, just wanted to try a double. That one doesn't really count as a double, but they both said no problem. All right. Clip farmer at the end there. We have to hit a double reset. I mean, go for it. Double reset into the dunk. I mean, that's kind of nice. Not better than Vanderbilt. All right, guys, quick hydrate. 1 sec. I got so mad because Nike doesn't make Vanderbilt shoes and I don't like it. Vanderbilt? Who wants Vanderbilt? Unless you're a Diego Palma or whatever his name is fan. Parma? What's his name? You're consistent. Thanks. Great plays. Hey. Yeah, YouTube, sub if you're new. We're getting some nice traction in the algo recently, so trying to ball out. Getting pretty much daily streams for you. Trying to make them count. Oh, okay, he sat on me. Fun. How'd you get the analyst title? So I worked... Whoa! Okay, try to pass that down for him. Nice finish, Vats. Oh my god. Diego Pavia, thank you, Max. Okay, but my cat loves your content, and my content adores your cat. The analyst title is basically I work for Epic indirectly as a commentator for Collegiate Rocket League. So when you're a commentator, you're known as what's an analyst. That's their professional terminology. And I got attacked for that. So this fall, And if you look back at the Rocket League history of broadcasts, I am on CRL Spring and Fall. So I'll be on, in fact, after RLCS Worlds is done, the only action going down on the Rocket League channel will be Collegiate Rocket League. So hopefully by then with UE5. Might be the first thing you see all year with UE5. Or at least that's my hope, but I'm putting all my money on UE5 being revealed at Worlds, so that's my insider sourcing. Want to get better, but I don't have an hour, only have an hour to max. Honestly, custom training and free play can get you a long way. Nice beat, Vats, well done. I don't know if that's enough pace. We're just gonna play the backboard. Okay, that's fine. I was like, he's either throwing it away or he's... Bonk. Ah, teammate didn't predict that. That's okay. Hey, teammate, I'm just gonna pass to you. I like it. Bye, Skooga. Have a good night. Bats, I kind of abandoned you. I'm sorry. One sec. Okay, I got ahead of it to block it. I guess that works. All right, I think we can cut in there. Yes, we can. I'm gonna insta-child this. Okay, there we go. Bats, you don't need a lot. You don't need a lot. Maybe need less. Whoop. That's fine. That is not fine. Wow! I thought Vats is in goal. That's why I wasn't super concerned about that one. I didn't realize he went out. My bad, Vats. Almost backfired that real bad. Hey, Vats, you want to tap that once? That works. Bounce shot that. I was trying to go top shelf. Wasn't sure if I'd be out Grinch. Vats pay 50. Perfect. Tried to lightly touch that to slow it down. We're trying to stay in front of this ball. We don't need it to be cleared. We just need it to not be directly in the middle of the field. Well done, Vats. We're just gonna light touch that so I can keep my wave dash. Ooh. Oh, well. This game is very losable, even though it feels like we're outplaying them. But in the second half, they're definitely getting a lot more pressure. We're gonna fake that. And then he's gonna try to cut that. We're gonna leave that. Teammate with a flip reset, I think. I'm gonna try to cut that inside. Might have the 50, that's a good challenge. Bonk, bonk. Can't bonk Grinch, it's fine. That should be pretty easy to save. Vats, you're so fast. Oof, okay, that works. I'm gonna get out. Sorry, full send. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to reach out, but this is like a very active game that I can't really glance up from for a second. What rank you, sir? This is GC3 right now. Ooh! Damn. Sorry, guys, this is GC3. I'm not trying to ignore you, but this has just been a very hectic game. Oh. That was a miss. That was a miss approximation. I got my first touch, and I thought that was gonna bounce a little differently, and then when it didn't, I was like, oops. Well, that's a sad way to end it. That was close. It should not have been close. We were kind of kicking their butt in the first half. We should have scored on those. Could have probably been more aggressive in the mid game there. Should have been a win. Oh well. Dude, give your viewers attention. It's just a game. Yeah, except if I look away and then I whiff an aerial because it's 2s. Any 3s today? I'm queuing 3s and 2s. It just happens that we're probably going to get more 2s than 3s. Test rating flip resets. Try to hit it not in between all of your wheels, but slightly closer to your front wheels. So like if you think about your car from like 0 to 100, like 100 being your front bumper, 0 being your back bumper, you want to put it like 60% up your car. Because that way when you flip, it's not just going to go, you know, straight or straight up. It's going to go actually forward. Right, guys being rude. Well, people are entitled and they're ugly yokels demanding my attention. No, just kidding. I only have attractive viewers. Nope! That's rough. It's like C-ball, hit ball. That is the basic idea of what this game is. Can you demonstrate your flip reset? If I get a setup, for sure. I was kidding. Mm-hmm. That's what they all say, Jasmine. That's kind of crazy he just cyberbullied me like that. I was gonna go for that, but I was like, that's also like the prime setup for him like bumping me, so I didn't really want to risk that. Okay. Not a huge fan of the fact that I don't know what car my teammate is in. Makes me a little nervous. Like, are you memeing? What? Wow. Wait, you tried to bump him, but then you bumped him into me, and then you both went. What happened here, teammate? What was that? I've never seen that before. I was just trying to take a 50. Do you like anime? What the heck is anime? Never heard of it. Must be some niche thing that no one watches. Oh no. Cars from the Rocket Pass? I guess. What is it? Him not hitting these very generic aerials are kind of concerning. This might be the inevitable 2s game that forces me to not want to play 2s for the rest of the day. Nice. Okay, you got that one. I'm just kidding. I'm just a girl. Ah. The classic excuse. I'm just a girl. Oh, thank God he missed that. Okay. Do not. Well, you know, that's fine. Problem is that they're gonna always get there first, so we're not gonna be able to get the next follow-up. No, my! I thought that was just straight up in. Oh, bounced a little heavier maybe. Look for the car right now. I think it's the... I thought it was the X-Devil, like, new version. But I don't think it is. I didn't want to flip into that, but I wasn't exactly lined up in the way I wanted to. Wow, it's a flick. I disagree with that 50. I also disagree with my teammate having no boost. But it's fine, flick. Yeah, I don't trust that he was gonna hit that flick off. We need to slow this down. Okay. I love taquitos. Bro, taquitos are pretty banger. I'm not gonna lie, also really good in an air fryer. You guys know the company Delimex? They make like frozen taquitos. You can like heat up in the oven or like in a air fryer. That stuff slaps late at night if you're looking for something like greasy, you know? That's insane. Nah, you launched me in my air dribble. Hey, Ronnie. How to make $2.99 a month, damn. This man's working at a Taiwanese sweatshop right now. Nice. Oof. That was a little lighter than I thought it was. My bad. Ooh, I saw him leave. I was like, I'm just going to shoot it and see what happens. I saw him go to the corner. I was like, I don't know why you did that, but all right. I know that car. It is from the Rocket Pass, I think. If you're lucky and people just donate memberships, but it's randomized. Yeah, so you get a 1 in 30,000 chance or something like that. They drive in the Artemis, is that what it's called? Yeah, this guy really out here be driving. Yeah, guys out here really do be driving the Artemis.
You are someone who can always make the difference. You are who you are. No one can ever change you. Don't wait around
That works.
before it gets too late. 'Cause your time is now.
Dude, what? Why would you play off my touch? Why would you play off my touch? Why would you take it off me? I had it. Just trust the flick. That's crazy. I went on vacation, so I'm broke. Won't be donating anytime soon. Matt, you need to get more vacations in. Good. Jump in skill difference or tip to get from GC to GC3. Make better decisions. That's literally the main difference between anyone who is below GC3 or SSL and who is that here, is that you just have to make better decisions. Like, yeah, being quick and being skillful and all that stuff, that's all part of it, but a lot of it is just stop diving in on stuff, stop trying to be a hero. Understand, like, what your teammates' abilities are when it comes to, like, what they can reach and what you need to actually, like, pass and deal with pressure. Nice bump. Who's that dude that's got my name? Damn. Guess we got a duel. Wait, there's two Buddy and King Gatos? Did I miss something? Guess we got a duel now? A good old username duel. There can only be one. Yeah, Kyle N isn't just mod because he's a good dude who is in stream a lot. It's because he physically conquered all of the other Kyles that entered chat. He goes up one letter every time he defeats a Kyle. I was not paying attention to Echo's goated air dribble there. I was going for the bump, and I'm like, why is this guy going back? It's all right. My mom's asking when you're gonna call her back. When she understands that I'm a man that needs something a bit more out of this relationship rather than her drunk dialing me at midnight every day, you know? Oh. That's fine. Oh, that was a really heavy touch by them. You okay, Echo? Catch flick? Or that. Good touch. Ooh, tried to lightly touch that. There's no way there's a Buddy and King Kato duplicate in chat. That's wild. Well, luckily the real Buddy and King Kato has a sub. or membership rather, so you can see the right one. I'm such a bot. Not gonna lie, I thought that bounce was gonna be a little lighter. I wanted to turn with it. Really? You just stood still. Interesting. On four. All right, GG. Hey, Abrima. Oh. All right, threes for a bit now. We're starting to get in twos games that are not ideal. And one game away from Plat 2. Good luck, Steve. Oh my god, I got an email to my work email for a half second, and I got really spooked for a second. I was like, oh god, please don't tell me I have to do something right now. We're fine. I like how it's Matt lowercase l in the chat now, but still with buddies. So it's the old buddy guy made it Matt L. Shouldn't have changed my name. Damn crazy. Well, rank you. We're GC 3 and 2s, but we're gonna try to switch just to 3s for a sec, because 2s games are starting to get really sloppy. I'm not really a fan of what we're looking at. So I'll pause for a sec. This is an L. Gabrielle, unfortunately, I do not speak any other language other than English, so I'm gonna ask politely for the... It says grab, is that no grab? Nice shot, wow. Oh! So we are washed SSL? Yes. Hence why the title is Wash SSL. We used to be SSL pretty much every season, and now we're slowly getting back into the higher ranks again. Oh my god, I didn't even hear that guy boost for that, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I didn't go immediately. I was like, ah, that's okay, he's too far back. I swear, surround sound does not work in this game. Just don't even hear that guy. But yeah, we're solo queuing out of a very low rank because we were dicking around a bit too much. Fell down. And now we're playing pretty much exclusively, I would say, full parties of people carrying their friends. So a little bit of a challenge mode to get out of this rank. Especially since most of your teammates are not capable of playing at a higher rank than what we're trying to get. Oh my god. Well, it doesn't help if I'm missing boost, so. Oh, close one. Hit up corner. Teammate! I was like, why are you taking my dish? And he scored, so I guess he doesn't care. Taco, he's bullying me. Matt L versus Matt O. This guy good? Well, we're doing all right. How you doing yesterday? Interesting. A little heavy, that's fine. We're gonna let that bounce. Hit that. Oh, I thought Ray was gonna chow me as it fell. I was gonna knock it around him. All right, these guys are pretty calm on their rotation. I'm probably just gonna... They seem to be kind of chill in attacking the ball, so I might just... You're not gonna jump for that? Okay. On fort. Goon? Whoa. He's out of boost, unfortunately. Goon Daddy Deluxe. Is that what you just ordered online? How can you play and focus on the game at the same time? I think you mean focus on chat at the same time? I mean, for the most part, it's not super difficult. It's just trying to make sure I glance up at strategic times when I know I can look away and it's not gonna all fall apart. I am new. Hello, yesterday. Nice pass. Nudie. I forgot to capitalize it. Matt L. You look like Matt I. And that's just disgusting. Huh? Yeah, I don't think that's our grab, luckily. That's fine. Just kidding. Man, if we... yeah, chat, I think honestly we just need to play like a goober and be on the back wall. Because we are kind of like insta-giving up goals because our teammates keep crowding the goal instead of going to the backboard. So I think we're just going to play like a goober. I was trying to pre-jump that because I'm like, okay, well, if I get it to him to air dribble it over, guy on the backboard has it, and then we just don't have a guy. Oh, but both me and the other guy had the exact same read, and we both missed it. I think that's probably fine. Yep, that's fine. Some crab with a gun real quick. Hell yeah. Ooh! What a save, dude. I actually sniped that top corner low key. I'm just gonna shoot that again because they never expect it. See? Bang, egg child. What a save. Oh my god, these guys low key kind of goated on the goal line. Why are you rushing that? These people are psychotic, dude. Oh, I thought Ray was moving the other way. My bad. Actually, low key. Bang, easy shot. Open shot again, egg. That's fine. Let's get back so my next guy can come in. One touch, one touch, one touch. That kind of works. I'm gonna catch this into a reset. Oh, good job by that guy. I'm not gonna lie. No problem. Honestly, low-key open. I'm just gonna slow. I forget. Sometimes these guys are a little cautious on the rotation. Other times they just gonna go. That one was one where I probably should have just hit it on target. Even if it was a tough angle, just hit it on target. All right, not the best touch, it's fine. We just gotta make sure we hold down the, I think we're more than offensive enough this game with these randoms to get a goal. We really just need to make sure they don't hit it off the backboard again. For some reason, our teammates can't defend that. Nice pass, let's go. Oh, I got a GC on an alt plat with me. I'm sorry, what? Can I get a carry in the tournament? Nah, Cindy. First of all, you immediately disqualified from that question because you're using your mom's phone. Crazy. Nice. All right, I'm just gonna win this over. Nice, Eggchild wins that again. Bang, he's so quick, look at him go. Title, I like how you just didn't hit that right in the middle. Oh my God, I'm gonna carry this back. And then we're gonna pop it middle. And then we're gonna touch that underneath. And then we're going to delay flick that. And oh, I thought I had the cross court final touch there. Surely we don't throw this, right chat? Right chat? Right chat? Right chat? Right chat? Right. Can you just give me tips on how to stop ball chasing? Yeah, every time you notice you're ball chasing, stop it. That's literally like the best thing you can do. Honestly, the best thing to do when you're trying to learn how to not ball chase is try to imagine there's like a magnet in the middle that kind of pulls you more center. That way, like when you are kind of ball chasing, you'll learn to slow down and kind of provide more structure. Being like, oh, everyone's on the left side. I'm just gonna chill in the middle a bit more. I actually have a series on my YouTube called SSL Tries KBM, where I have a brand new account that I only play KBM on, and I'm still able to get to Diamond even though my mechanics suck, just because I know where to be. That works. Wasn't clicking boost pad instead of touching the ball. It's not a bad idea. Learning the boost pad path and memorizing that is also a good thing to have as second nature. All right. I knew he was gonna beat me there, so I'm just gonna pop. Ooh. Teammate was very close. I'm just gonna lob that just because, yeah, it gives it in the way in the middle a little bit, but it also slows down the attack. Sometimes the best thing you can do on defense is just hit the ball in a way that the other team doesn't predict. That shouldn't be a problem. The only possible outcome that could have beaten me there. Nice shot. Honestly, I could have gotten this, but I was like, I don't really want to risk Turkey Brick going up for that and then just tapping it over me, and then suddenly it's a 2v0, and then I'm like, oh no. But I definitely could have gotten away with that. I don't know why he's would have saving me. That's kind of toxic. I'm D2 and 2s. Very much. Oh! Almost hilarious. What the heck? This guy's the GOAT? Almost got like a full court air dribble off of a musty. Wait, Matt L, you gifted me 5. I'm so sorry, Matt. You gifted 5 on subs, and I don't think the alert. Did the alerts not go off for them? I'm so sorry, Matt. For not thanking you for that. It was 11 minutes ago, and I didn't hear that at all. Well, that's pretty toxic of me. I'm sorry. I promise I'm a better streamer that actually acknowledges my viewers. Holy crap. I just looked up and I saw that. Wow. Also, Red, you redeemed the Steam profile sign. Last time you redeemed it, you didn't have your comments on. So I would suggest you going to your settings and checking that, by the way. How you doing, Freddy? Super drunk, but what's up? What's up, Hamilton? What you drinking? All right, only hit it across just because it is kind of a giveaway, but all 3 of them were chasing it. So I'm like, if I hit an open greens, might be something we can deal with. Tried the super. Try to carry it around. That's fine. Scored 3 goals in 18 seconds. Sting. Kind of try hardy. Kickoff merchant. It's okay. Title's got that. Sigim might have that. Yeah, he does. I tried to flat tire him. No demo, though. I can get him on here, though. Ah, he turned away last second to avoid that demo. That's a goal. Nice pass. Perfect. Are you never affected by recoil once I hit the ball, my nose flies? So if you use air roll right as you hit it with the bottom side of your bumper, or the very top of your hood, as you rotate into the ball, you will not flick your nose back. You can also counteract how your car recoils based on how you're moving your car, like in 3D space. So like it's a kind of tiny aspect of air dribbling and aerialing. But it's a good skill to learn. Because yeah, I understand exactly what you're talking about. Like, wait, why am I always like, whoa, like every time I hit it? Like that still happens from time to time, but you can control that pretty well over time if you just kind of work at the. Man, I had no faith he would be able to actually hit that. I don't know why. I just was like, because I knew he actually had low boost just because of how he was moving up. So I'm like, the odds that he gets that on target, I think it's just up the near post, and it wasn't. So that's on me. I'll drop on my bad in the chat so my teammates know I'm not an unrepentant dick. All right, Sigim should not have that. Okay, that's fine. Soft touch, title, 1 more into our teammate. That's not a good touch. That's fine. Oh, I'd take away that middle. Title. Let's do it. I'm gonna get out just so I can be on the backboard if it's needed. That's fine. Soft touch into the second touch into the 50. Okay, if I had a little bit more, that was actually really solid first touch into an air dribble, but. All right, we're going to tap this once. That's fine. We're gonna position ourselves to demo him. Nice, let's go! The timing! I knew that our teammate had the first read on that one, so I'm like, okay, if I can just keep myself active enough. Man, this could not have gotten any closer. How close is this? Ooh. Do you know Comp? Yeah, Comp's my buddy. I've known him for years. I actually rated him on Twitch last night. I'm really happy Comp is streaming more. He's always been a fun dude, so I'm kind of glad that he gets to thrive in that environment. Definitely built for streaming. He's a funny dude. Also very good at the game, which helps. What rank, brother? This is pretty low. We're GC2. We're typically GC3 SSL at the end of the season, but right now we are rebuilding the rank. Do not touch that. Thank you. Okay. So I'm like, I do not want to have that ricochet in the middle. I don't know if you have that, buddy. Oh, he does. All right, chat. Let's just keep in mind that we only need to hold this lead, all right? What the that guy actually is randomly goated. He almost pulled off that cross map air dribble. Nice. Buddy, where's the taco emoji? Who knows? Does anyone know how long the timers for losing second jump? 1.5 seconds left. Score 5 goals in 1 minute. I donate $300. Dead serious. This is like GC2. Like I can't do that. Am I a verified taco fan? No. Verified taco fans are signed up for the Danger Taco newsletter, and therefore also get the exclusive Danger Taco membership T-shirt, as well as subscribing to the highest hidden tier of the Danger Taco membership, which is $700 a week. This full Danger Taco experience where I will video call you at least every single day to check in on you for 25 minutes. This also comes with exclusive perks like I will dog sit for you at least once a year. Now, if you're like, yeah, but what about cat sitting? Well, that brings us to tier 4 of our memberships, which is $900 a week, in which I will cat sit, bird sit, and, in rare cases, iguana sit. Oh boy. Nice, redirect, all right. I'm back, the original Matt? I don't know about that. Who's member? Ya mum? Bro, if my mom loved me enough to spend $700 a week on me, I would call her every day. $900 a week, golly, without tax? Oh, what? No, that's before tax. Damn, it's crazy you're about to get dunked. I'm just gonna turn like a maniac. Oh. Well, like a maniac, we might get scored on. Nice, let's go. Zaruf? Oh God. We're getting bonked, chat. Luckily we're fast. Fast as heck, boy. Yeah, I'm just gonna float for a bit, if you don't mind. All right, well, these guys are fat as hell. They're just slurping up every single boost pad and 100 boosts, so I guess we'll just diet a little bit on pads. All right, I smelt him going for the demo early on there. No, it was open. I knew if I just cut that a little harder or got to it a little sooner. Ooh, nope. Sometimes, chat, when you can't get to the shot, you get to the shooter. That's the same thing. Ooh, Zaddy, you gotta jump again, jump again, jump again, jump again. Okay, thank God. Change his name to Harmless Taco for one stream. I don't think I can. Well, at least on the channel. We're just gonna soft touch it because I didn't have a shot, but I know he's gonna give it away, so it's fine. Zaruf probably could get that. You smell his unshowered musk? I really could. Hi, String Daddy. You wanna... All right, that's not gonna be... Oh, okay, he just got that away. Ooh, if I landed earlier, that's a pretty easy double, my bad. I'm just gonna get out, I don't wanna linger. It's not good to be kind of lingering up when you're solo queuing because a lot of players will kind of just ignore you. That's a goal. Yep, nice. Showering is optional in a stream like this, chat. Boop. Hi, Indiana. 1.4K after tax, exactly, Mad Eye. Diet Taco, same great taco flavor, none of the calories. Diet Taco. Unfortunately, I'm your dad. It's an L. No, it's an I, dude. It's a literally just one line. On this font, it is an I. Taco showers every day, I bet. Pfft, as if. That man just perished, yes. It's a capital I and we all know it. See, Buddy knows. Buddy is certified knower. Buddy. Oh. Bro's just looking for a fight. Zaddy, no! I wanted that boost. I also wanted that boost. Oh, I got it. Haha. I can't get that, it's fine. It's not like they're both gonna miss, right? Nice. I'm just gonna play the shot. Nice. What the? Okay, I got a deflection. That's what matters. We're gonna demo this guy. Car would you recommend I use until I get a Fennec? I mean, honestly, you can use whatever car you want. No! The bump. I took a little too long to get back. I'm not gonna lie. I just Moxie flicked in 2v2 ranked. That's a good feeling when you connect on them. How much money to get from streaming? About $4,000 a week, I would say. It's only part-time though. I've never been bumped more. Yeah, Zaddy, I'm not gonna lie. You're onto something there. Nice. Okay, we're good. Let me a girthy Rocket League car, excuse me? What? Buddy, what were you? Literally, my teammate just went for the bump on me there. I'm a little lost. That's fine, he beat me, but he also beat everyone else. Just grab pads. Just gotta close this game out real quick. Back post. Nope. Can you triple reset? We just hit a double reset this stream. I've never actually tried a triple. You play with Coco? I would need to get back up to the rank that Coco is playing at to be able to play with Coco, to be honest. Over 200K a year? Yeah. Can barely afford rent on that one though, to be honest. Do you need viewer tournaments? I haven't in a bit, but we should probably get back to those. Maybe occasional viewer days. To be honest, chat, that's not really my thing, but you know, I like to reward the viewers every once in a while with that. If you guys are good and do your homework and eat your vegetables. And I'm not gonna lie, chat, I've been checking in with some of you guys. You guys are not eating your vegetables. Next game, try a triple. Yeah, okay, buddy. I got you. Are you a proud American? I'm an American. Honestly, the most proud American I've ever been was watching Steph Curry light up France in the Olympics. Or if you guys look up the Quincy Hall 400-meter gold from the Olympics and tell me that isn't the definition of actually going beast mode. Literally the most incredible athletic feat I've ever witnessed in my life. Bonus points if you ever run track or know what it's like to sprint for 400 meters straight. I'm back down to 150 taco. I was 180, but football helped a lot. Damn. Shedding those weights. Pinch? Oh. All right, here's a triple reset chat. Just kidding, he went for it. No, teammate. We would have been fine. I would have been back posted them. That's a weird read. Thank you. I would have sort of assumed that would be guaranteed, but unfortunate. All right, I got that boost though. J-Train might not know it. Guys, you're really making me anxious here. Guys, I need you to jump for these. You scare me. I wanted to bump him, but he wasn't going for it like a nerd. Bonka Bobby get a 50? Perfect, actually. I'm gonna pre-flip that. Oh, thank you, J-Train. All right, I made just enough confusion there. Hi, Cheese. Something about beating the French is so American. I don't know why. I mean, they've like literally always been our ally, but it's been fun to play against them in sports. Also, the French basketball team is kind of gross. Bluetooth earbuds? Nope, these are wired IEMs. And they're good. Are you secretly Michael Phelps? Dude, I wish I was that tall. Although I do not envy the price he has to pay to eat the 10,000 well, he probably doesn't eat that much anymore, but back when he was competing, he was eating like 10,000 calories a day. Do you have any idea how much food that is, chat? What controller to use? The Wii Nunchucks. Let me guess, you're 5'10"? Nah, I'm only 6'10". Smallest in my family, unfortunately. Just didn't get dad's genetics, you know? Nice. Cool. Is it a W controller? It's a WII controller. Just gonna steal that so he can't. J-Train? Oh. Nice pass. Let's go. I just wanted to hit it. I wanted to hit it across because I figured that'd be the weirdest to save. Figure 8'1". Yeah, guys. No, my brother is 8'1". I'm only 6'10". Gonna fake that. And whoop. And aw. Guys, we're on the Wii Nunchucks. Can you freaking like listen for once? J-Train, you got that? You got that? Oh boy. If you put a controller overlay, I don't think viewers would come in faster if there was a controller overlay, personally. Also, they don't make one for the Wii Nunchuck, so. Oh, that would be really funny if I just put on like the safety thing that they put on before you boot up the Wii, where it's like, make sure you're not near any vases so when you swing or whatever. You're a good businessman, I know what you're doing. Sure. I just wanted to give a tip. I mean, I guess. An overlay sub count? What do you mean, like, how many subs I currently have? I feel like I had that and it produced 0 results, so I don't know. I feel like a sub count's very useful when you're near a milestone. Like, oh, we're like 30 away from X thousand, you know? It doesn't really make sense to have one 90% of the other times. It's very good for milestones and nothing really else. Wow, that was a lot farther out than I thought it would be. Nice. Oh, didn't even hear him. What is happening over here? Nah, I'm not gonna touch that. I was about to say 3-person passing play. What rank are you, Mr. Wee? This is pretty low. It's GC2 right now. Typically we're GC3 or SSL. So we were playing when we were really tired throughout the week, so I'm trying to slowly bring it back throughout the day. And then hopefully we can get back up to at least like 1700s, 1800s. Compete for that SSL again. The only overlay I think I would possibly consider adding is probably just a rank display, but to be honest, I kind of like not having that because then people have to ask in chat, and that's just engagement. I'm gold, that's all. Well, I mean, I talk relative, so like if I'm used to being GC3 or SSL, then if I'm GC2 or something, that's low. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying like, oh, anything under that is really super disgusting low. I'm just like, I'm used to something. It's kind of like if you're diamond and then you slip to like plat 2, you'd be like, what rank are you? You're like, lower than I normally am, you know? That's what I mean. I'm not trying to denigrate anybody. Oh, that was a weird read. Where's triple in free play? Oh, I didn't know it was in free play. No question will answer my question. I mean, Hamilton, there's also like 50 people in here and then also another 20 or 30 in Twitch, so I didn't quite see your question. Can you ask it again? With the reset? No! Is that guy's name's my K-hole? What the heck? He's a ketamine hole. Yeah, who needs G Fuel when you can have ketamine, I guess. There's a gap in the market chat and I intend to fill it. My question was, if a Russian zombie invasion, what do you do? Honestly, I feel like for me, someone floated this a while back, is you find a boat to live off of. So that way, because as far as I know, I don't think zombies would track you across the sea or like in the sea. Like if they, even if they saw you on mainland, I don't think they'd be able to get to you because they can't swim. They just kind of like walk and they'd all sink. So I'd live on a yacht. Didn't you used to have a Wii? Well, yeah, duh. How else do you think I got the Wii nunchucks that I'm playing on right now? My Wii is also tucked away just in case I ever want to play Mario Super Strikers Charged, because that game bangs. That's a goal. Yep. Great answer. Thank you. I have a boat. Does anyone want it? 1 to 2K on Facebook Marketplace, 1968 Glass Bar Avalon. I'll think about it. I would want one with like an inside component though, you know? Because like I don't want to just live on a boat because that'll be freezing and you're gonna die from exposure. But if there was like a place where you could actually like set up kind of a bed and whatnot, then that's great. I will feel like to keep that sustainable, I would probably have to teach myself how to fish and also like how to skin a fish and whatnot. I don't know how I would cook it though. So I wouldn't trust myself to build a fire on a boat, you know? Imagine burning down your whole place. It's not hard at all. Well, I mean, yeah, but I've never done it before. I'm also squeamish. I don't like skin and stuff. Same as I can never be a butcher. Oh, so we're like actually getting worked. Okay, let's try this a little bit. You need a farm on the boat? I think you'd have to go into the mainland to get stuff. Hamilton, thank you for the 2 pounds.
You'd need a farm on the boat.
No, but that's the thing, is like you live on a boat, but then you'd also have to find one with like another kind of like smaller dinghy or something. Maybe not a dinghy, what am I looking for? Like smaller engine boat, so you could go into the mainland for supplies. But I think you could go pretty far. Like I would just go to the grocery store, get a bunch of Chef Boyardees. You know, as long as I have a hot plate or something, I think you're gonna be good. You could fade yourself for a while. Loki, I'd probably grab a bunch of protein. Protein powder is pretty calorically dense, keeps you full. It's also good to maintain that muscle mass that you can. Probably gonna be a little malnourished, but for the most part, you can make up for it. Oh, I went for the much more dramatic read. Almost pinched off me. Why don't you just become Mr. Beast? I'm gonna be dead ass. I would not want to be Mr. Beast and come up with all that stuff. Man, defense, that was frickin' pathetic. Why were both of you on the same wall and why were you both chasing that? Oh, they weren't both, but I hate how the guy in the middle pre-jumped that. Nah, Mr. Beast is like a stressful way to live. At that point, your whole life is just making new videos. And it's like, I'd rather just make enough videos to like make a decent living and then just live off that in between. I wouldn't want to constantly have new projects cooking up and, you know, just everything going on. So there's like a really high-ranked player called Candy. This makes me think that this is Kim playing with his friends on an alt or something, which is kind of nonsense. It's one of those things that makes solo queuing in this rank really hard when you have random, you know, rank A players smurfed on alts with their friends. Which again, isn't actually the worst thing in the world, but when you're playing with two teammates who aren't, you know, smurfed rank A players, it's kind of like you're gonna lose this game. Hence why this game is infinitely harder than the rest of them. My K-hole, stay there. Or leave, that works too. There's literally nothing we can do, Chad. These guys are all smurfed and way better than my teammates, so. Sometimes you just have to accept your loss. That was a good effort, though. We're down by 3 with 30 seconds remaining, and our teammates don't expect that pass. Okay, buddy. You should show your cats RLCS. I don't think my cats have ever watched RLCS. They've been on my lap while RLCS is on, and I'm watching it, but I don't think they've ever looked at the screen. They kind of just lay sideways on my lap and stare off. One sec. I accidentally idled that whole time. Had to walk away for a sec. Wait, why am I banned? I literally got kicked for being idle. How is that the same as leaving it? Okay, well, that's pretty rigged. Well, I guess we're fucked. Unfort chat. Does anyone play 99 Nights in the Forest? Is that a thing? I've never heard of that. Cancel the ambulance. He's back, yeah. For now. I think about that a lot, Chad. If I live alone and I ever had a medical emergency, I'm kind of just like screwed, right? Like, how would anyone know? Honestly, my fear if I ever had a medical emergency is who's gonna take care of my cats. Like, imagine if I was like hit by a car and then someone found me and then they took me to the hospital and I was unconscious for a while. Like, no one would know to feed my cats. We'd know. I mean, would you though? Like, I don't know. But also, like, unless you guys are really creepy, you don't know where I live. So it's kind of like, you know, you would just be like, hey, there's a guy somewhere in Texas that needs help. Okay. Also, your evidence for me being in trouble would just be, oh, he hasn't streamed in like 3 days or whatever. Life alert, help, I mean, I don't know. I don't think I would ever need a life alert. I'm also not paying for that, but it would be kind of cool though to make sure like, hey, someone take care of my cats. Better hope you start dying on stream. Honestly, imagine the clicks on that. That'd probably get taken down for something inappropriate. Or ask your cats to hit a flip reset. Freedy, I think you really overestimate my cat's ability to hold a controller. Going viral from a virus? Well, I mean, I'm not saying it's a virus. I'm just saying it's a... Like, I don't even know what would kill me. Can you die from an aneurysm? I don't know, maybe. I can imagine me getting so stressed from ranked one day that I literally pop a blood vessel. Or like my artery blows out. Just hemorrhage inside. How'd you get to this training map? So this is what happens when you go to extras. And then there's something called enter code. And then you enter your mom 6969. And it should enter up into this. And if it doesn't, then you just need to type it again. They should be pros by now. My cats? They'd be the first animals. They'd be horrible to calm with. If I can't make it to a phone or just thug it out and wake up later, then yeah. Ah, that was bad. Gotta start training your cats? I think you need to train my cats at this point. You're acting like this is something ordinary. Your cat's just hitting 360 ladder stall no scopes in COD or something. And you're like, yeah, it's not that hard. Oh, I don't know why I'm going that fast on that third one. Please text my mom back. Listen, she knows what this was, all right? Your mom will get a text back when she understands that I can't just constantly be waiting for her to get off her second shift at her second job. A man has expectations. Also, she keeps calling me drunk in the middle of the night, and that's just not okay. Ladder stalls diving deep. That's what I'm saying. Savage Gaming, thank you for $10. If you could make a game mode, what would it be? Sumo wrestling. That's the #1 thing I want to see out of UE5. Just because I think it'd be a fun party mode.
Make a gamma mode, what would it be?
A gamma mode. I like how it combined that. Also, I gotta update the goal. My cat once had a triple stall. I freaking knew it, dude. Thank you, Savage Gaming. Brain is a sensitive thing, doesn't like to share any space in the skull, especially with unauthorized blood that isn't supposed to be there. It's true. That's what a thunderclap headache is. It's bleeding into the brain. Would not recommend, chat. Oh. Nah, spleef. Spleef, you say? Uh-huh. Now make it 20? 20 what? A cat should be able to hit 10 helis by now. I don't even know how you train. I don't even want to think about the behavioral linking you would have to go through with your cats to teach them how to play that game. I would have to reward them. I would have to give them so many treats. God, it would take them forever to even sit still near the controller. Are you Asian? Nope, just a squinty white guy. Damn, are there no threes games left? I literally stopped the queue right as it said joining. That's so cruel. Hello, streamer. Hello, a long and round boy. That's a fun name. What's the code for this workshop map? It's your mom 6969. I told you guys that earlier. Matt has a small rooster, I can tell. In this day and age, who really needs a large rooster, you know? Just get an alarm clock. Wow, fastest goal, any percent. Oh no. 2 goals in 5 seconds, love it. I gotta stop cheating up like that. My brain always sees the first guy fly to the side and I'm like, oh, that's fine, I'll get it. And then I don't, so. That's a 50. That's a clip. I think you guys severely underestimate what is clippable and what isn't. It's a silly moment, but I wouldn't know about clip necessarily. So that's not the best touch across the middle, but I was like, yeah, that'd be pretty straightforward. I did not think Junkney was gonna be able to get back to that. The guy who was our follow-up was starting to cheat up in a different way. Close one. I'm already getting kind of nervous about my teammates. They're the type that go all the way up to the goal to look at something and then don't rotate back, so I don't know how attentive they're being. You're good? Thanks, start with Genesis. Can you play ones? I don't know about that. Bro, chill, don't chase a lot. I don't think you understand how slow randoms are in this rank. Mostly it's just trying to produce pressure. Like, I don't really need to chase all the time, but there's some times where you're playing a full party who are basically in comms, and you kind of have to produce some form of a thing that, you know, moves the dial a little bit. So I don't know if you get that. I'm just gonna get out. Just because CB is going to get that double. That was, I did not expect 3 players to drive by that ball. Teammate with a question mark is saying great pass to me as if he has touched the ball at all this game. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. That should be a goal. It's fine. Guess I don't chase that. I'm just gonna hit that. I was hoping CB would go to the boost or something. Hey, Fallen, if you can make a 3-player RLCS all time, what are you making? It's kind of hard to say. It's kind of hard not to make like a modern one though, because I don't think older players would actually play as well in the modern meta. You know what I mean? Like an all-time team, I probably would be putting K-Dop on there, but also like if you tried to make K-Dop play in the current meta, I don't think he'd be as good. You know what I mean? Like, assuming their peak would translate to today's peaks, I would say K-Dop, Monkey Moon, almost threw that out the window. Have you ever played against Zen or Was? Well, one lives in France and one lives in Saudi Arabia, and I live in the US, so no. Gotta add Squishy. I wouldn't even put Squishy in my top 5 all-time players. I would say in North American history, he's up there, but like definitely not like the GOAT conversations. Open, 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 open. Nice, Deso, let's go. Kronovi, okay, Kronovi, the thing is like, he had a very short window of being like the best in the world. You're deranged? What am I deranged about? Man. What about Flitz? Well, Flitz is obviously like top 4 all time. If you guys ever seen him play, you'd know. All right, good touch. Gave it away though. In a world where you could have passed that. Okay. Deso, Deso, Deso. There's literally no way all 3 of us couldn't get the bump on that guy. That's kind of pathetic, I'm not gonna lie. Just trying to block that. Keep it in the half. Just get a 50. No! Why'd you put that up? What? Man, what a throw. Crazy. Do you play off stream? If I play this game, I am 99% of the time playing it on stream. So I guess the answer is technically yes, but really no. You should 1v1 Flitz. That would not go well. I am not close to SSL in ones, and he is. He was like top 100 for a while in ones. There's absolutely no way I'm gonna be able to play him in ones. Give us a support of playing. I don't know what that sentence means. You should love your streams and have your cats watch on a different device. Again, I think you overestimate how much they would actually want to watch. The only thing that they kind of stared at is like the occasional video games I'm playing. They really get fascinated, I think, with like, especially games with like particle effects, like leaves. Like I was playing Ghost of Tsushima on my PS5, and whenever there's like leaves going across the screen, they'll sit on the top of my TV case and they'll like go like on the screen with their paw. Like, how should you play? Okay, like how? Yusuf, I'm gonna need you to reword this sentence. I'm assuming English is not your first language, and you're speaking it pretty well, but I also don't really know what you're talking about. You said get us support of playing. Okay, like how should you play in ones? As in, like, give us advice on how to play ones? Is that what you're asking? I haven't been interested in a stream forever. You're interesting, man. Well, thank you. Another full party. Sorry, JK, you got timed out because of too many emotes. Just don't put 3 of the same ones over and over. That's something I kind of want to turn down on the bot lately, but for right now, yeah, that's still gonna tag you. We're just gonna pap that over the first guy. You're from Egypt? Well, your English is very good. Just occasionally, I think I just don't really get what you want, so apologies if I have to ask you to reword something. You should make a 1s and 3s shortcut. I don't know what you mean by that. Nice goal. Not the best touch. I didn't prioritize boost super well in the takeoff. Got you, Will. Hey, my guy. Hey, hello, JE. Or Kid Sanchos. I don't know what you'd prefer to be called. What the? Okay, just tap that, and we can pinch that around him. Nice. Land on him? Haha! We did kind of sit on him. Alright, let's get some boost. It's open. Bang. So that's a small piece of advice, chat. If you jump twice and you don't have a flip, if you do this, lean into it at the last second, it'll give you way more power on your aerials. I know it's a couple times you guys asked me, like, how do you hit the ball so hard or whatever when you're, you know, in the air? And part of it is also just learning, like, those tiny things. It's like, yeah, if you lean into it a little bit, it does give you a bonus amount of power on your aerials, which definitely helps when you're trying to, like, get that little extra oomph to beat someone. He got to the, wow, okay, not gonna lie, I didn't think he would be able to recover. I don't know how much boost he had. XYZ to the side. Oh, he hit that really light. Here, hot boy. Are you a freestyler? No. We did hit a double flip reset into a dunk today, though. That was kind of cool. We're just gonna lob that up because only Shanch can get to that one. Nice, aerial. I'm gonna get up for this one and just tap it. Nah, I meant to put that a little higher. Fine, grab some pads. None of these pads are spawning, sad. Hopefully my teammate's there. He is. All right, we're gonna take our time and just lightly touch it over. I really did not mean to put that in the ceiling, Shanch, I'm sorry. I meant to put that over to his side. Are 3s your favorite? Yes, but not at this rank. We're kind of recovering our MMR. We're a lot lower than we normally are, so. This rank makes 3s very torturous because everyone's a little too delayed. That's a really good save. Okay. Yeah, the biggest beef I have with GC2 is people just so uncertain, it makes the game really slow, and it makes you have to adapt bad habits to counter it, whereas in GC3 and SSL, you can kind of just play. Like, you just kind of go for reads and people will cover you, whereas in this game mode, they kind of just, or in this rank, they kind of just stare at you sometimes. Those will take like an extra half second to react to everything, which is frustrating because when you're rotating, it's like, do you got it, buddy? That's a pretty easy read for you. Okay, I guess you're not going. And then as soon as you go, because they're not going, they go. And they're like, why'd you double? I'm like, because you're not going. It's like, I need you to process that faster. So the problem is when you're used to playing at a higher rank, you're used to playing faster and your brain registers everything faster, I think, as like, oh, that's something I can go for. And then when no one goes, you're like, huh? It just throws you off. Or people go for stuff that you would never in a million years expect them to think that they should go for. You're like, oh, why are you chasing that? That's not yours, you know? We're gonna lob that up and over, pre-flip in front of it, get the 50. Didn't catch up to it. That's fine. Save. Nice job, Sanch. Ooh, got a little ahead of it. I was running out of boost, so I'm like, I need to flip to be able to stay behind it. Sean should have that pretty easily. Nice. We're just going to our pads because they don't need anything else. That should be one touch. Oh, ran out of boost. Couldn't quite get to it. XYZ has that clear pretty easily. Nice. Let's grab some pads. Good job, Shanch. Do you communicate with any famous RL player? I have a decent number of followers of pro player. No, decent number of pros and coaches from RLCS follow me on Twitter, but I don't know if beyond that they communicate with me. Ah! That's not the skim I wanted. Oh, I don't like that at all. That's an incredible catch by XYZ. Nice little pinch. I'm gold 2 and can fly well, but I can't promote to plat. Well, you just need to keep working on it. Everyone who says like I already know how to aerial means it means you know how to aerial, but you don't know how to do it consistently. If you're plat or something or gold, literally all you should do is go into free play, press the right directional button twice to lob it, and just do this over and over. Just learn how to, aerial over and over. And if you can do this consistently and then also like add in some changes, direction, and then learn how to do it again. If you can do that and hit the ball every single time and hit it with power, you'll be fine. But I guarantee most of you guys can't do that. So just learn how to do that. Now once you get to plat and diamond, you should be learning how to play off the wall a bit better. Learn how to clear off the wall, learn how to catch the ball on the wall, keep the ball close off the wall, etc. Because those skills compound and build up to greater skills. Also, did I did a drive-by on that corner boost. Damn, that's crazy. Bro actually just swung and missed again. Ooh, no, no, dude, I saw that redirect and I was like, I can get back to it, and I just missed it with the speed. I should have just rotated back more aggressively. I was afraid he was gonna hit on the backboard and behind me, and then I'd have to react to a much harder read. Nice job. Our SSLs, hold on. Oof. Light touch. Damn. Wow, good save. I really even tried to get the dunk over. Am I missing out on anything? I don't know. Hold on, let me read chat again. Couldn't catch if I missed out on anything you said. Are there any SSLs or Switch or on console? I mean, on console, yes. On Switch, I don't know. I don't think Switches are cross-platform yet, so I don't even think there's enough players to have an SSL. Because that was kind of an issue a while back with a lot of high-level players. If you're at a point where you're near SSL, you're usually able to afford a console, or a PC. So you switch to PC. So typical on console is like everyone else. And if you're playing not on cross-platform, it's most of the time there's going to be kind of awkward moments where like you're going to be queuing forever in GC2, GC3, because there's just not enough players. Like a while back, I remember the PlayStation top 100 leaderboard was like literally like a GC3 max, and it's like, yeah, there just isn't enough players to make an SSL. Nice. First off, watching, and I love how you play. Thank you, Yusuf. Appreciate you. What should I do to get out of Diamond? I would say go downtown, go into the back of a bar, say I'm looking for Big Larry, slip him $700 in an envelope, and then tomorrow you'll log in to your account, and you should be champ 2. That's really the only way. I mean, you could win more in ranked, but that's just silly. Nice. We're gonna get a soft touch here, and then oh, never mind. Guy was waiting for that. I need him to get back. Okay, cool. Oh, Blitz stays with it too. Nice bump. It's fine. If I get a silver 2, drive straight into the ball. No, I'm dead ass. Like, if you guys are struggling to get out of silver, you just need to play the game more. Like, 99% of the time, if you're struggling to get out of silver just because you're not hitting the ball, like, you're just whiffing too much because you can't aerial yet. Aerialing and power shots are literally the only thing you need to know at that rank. All right. There's no silver tips because there's no such thing as silver tips. It's just gold tips. If you know how to do this stuff in gold tips, you'd not be in silver. Oh, I'm sorry, teammate. I thought you were too far away. Man, these guys' pacing is a little off. Dude, can I not get bumped? Oh my gosh. You're the second highest rank in the game, buddy. You need to touch that. Oh no. Watch how this ball goes right at our teammate and he doesn't get it. That's not even a backflip. Just jump, lean back, and boost. That's all he had to do, but he was quadruple thinking it. That's the toxic thinking that happens when you flip into every single save or shot. Also, us missing that open net. Big sad. This is a peak ball chasing, unfortunately. How close are you to SSL? We are not close right now, especially in threes. Oof. Blitz, I don't know if your brain is plugged in, buddy. I wanted to hit it in the middle because it's wide open in the middle, and instead of going upfield with his 60 moves, he turned backwards to... I don't even know. I think he just assumed that there's literally no way I could get around that, even though I was currently getting around it with the clear. Larry offers GC2. He only gave me plat 1. Well, you gotta pay a little bit more for that. What's your cam sensitivity? 1.7, I think. .7. Well, my cam sensitivity, I don't really move this too much. I guess that's a... I have no idea what that thing is. Swivel speed 5.5, I guess. All right, neat. So no game on that. Are you not in the game? I think someone on the other team didn't fully load in, so it's just them sitting there. Hi, Birdie. Didn't see you creep in there. All right, chat, we're only at 31 likes. I know we can do better than that. Can we get to 40? Ideally, we can get to 100. We've already had 7,000 views on the stream, so. Haha! Unfortunately owned. Rocket Rivals, thank you for the 13 on Twitch. Thank you for the raid. How you doing? We're back again. Good to hear. How do you score flip resets? I can flip reset but not score them. It's about timing. It's about speed. It's about power. We're gonna put it right back to him. I knew exactly what he's going for there, but didn't work out. Close one. Watch his chat. Oh, never mind. He was actually smart about it. All right, chat. Ooh. Unfortunately, that was not as neat of a setup as I wanted. Or neat. Nice. How to play like a GC, play smart, play fast, play confident, and that's it. That's a tough one. Okay, that's fine. Just kidding. I'm not gonna lie. I knew CB was behind me, but I didn't realize who's spawning in, and I didn't realize who'd turn away. Oh, never mind. He got demoed way earlier. Oh, well, never mind. That was just me hoping he would flick it a little too hard and would give us some time to recover. I probably should have shadowed, or could have shadowed that, and that was a good setup, but I didn't go boost. And still beat him. Okay, cool. Pop. All right, we should be very careful with these randoms. This guy's gonna cut it back or not. What the heck? I don't know what he's trying to do there. We're gonna pinch it around him. I'm always in front of the ball when I reset. It's because you're trying to get too underneath it. In reality, you should be like leaning back. Nice conundrum. You should be reset, like if this is the ball, you shouldn't reset like this. You shouldn't go like fly up and then reset. It's in reality, you're hitting it like this. Kind of at a 45 degree, kind of maybe closer. So when you hit it and it bounces off, you flip forward and then it hits the ball forward. So when you're saying, oh, I'm always in front of the ball when I try to reset it, it's because you're going past it. You're trying so hard to get underneath it, you're overshooting it. But also, if you're so consistently overshooting it, I'm gonna tell you right now, you shouldn't be working on, fast flip resets. You should probably just work on aerials. Because that's just like a more straightforward thing you gotta learn with aerial control in general. Bang. That's not a real fish from San Diego. Bro said he's from Tokyo. Kind of insane. Yeah, I bet that is not an actual fish typing on a keyboard. Imagine getting raged at by a fish online, and it's just a fish flopping on top of a 60% keyboard. Are you family friendly? I would say most of the time. I try to be pretty family friendly. Occasionally I will swear. But I would say lately it's like 95 to 99% of the time I am family friendly. What do you think your best mechanic? I hit a double reset today. I think that was kind of neat. Ah, he was waiting for that. That was smart by him. Wait, what the heck? I completely missed the boost I was grabbing. That's funny. Nice, man, teammates, we are cooking. Except you can call people dicks. Dude, dicks? That's what my mom called me growing up. That's what my dad called me. That's a PG term. Please feed plankton and algae. Man, it's crazy that we're still not able to queue out of 1600 yet, or into 1600 yet. We're so hard stuck down here. It's crazy. All right, someone said I need to go for a triple reset in free play, so let's try. That's two. Damn. Nope. Nope. It's a shared childhood trauma. They weren't supposed to call us that, bro. What? They weren't? I thought that was like it's like, hey, sweetie, but hey, dick. Can you stall reset? I've actually never once attempted to learn how to stall reset. I think I Googled it once and I'm like, too much work. Not the double commit actually working. Teammate, don't. Always hate it when the guy with 0 boost comes across on a read that he can see me going for, and then he's like, okay, I'm not gonna go. And the last second he's like, okay, I will, I'll let you have it. Like, buddy, it's hard to know where this is going. What is going on right now? I'm getting psychologically and emotionally abused right now, chat. Roan? Nice. Not nice. Stalls are pretty easy when you think about it. I mean, yeah, the concept of a stall is pretty straightforward, but like, I just haven't practiced it, so I'm like, I don't really want to get too into it. Oh my god, I didn't realize I owned him that hard. I'm copying your gameplay. Should I play 3s or 2s? Well, if you're copying my gameplay, you have to play 3s. My real YouTube user is Tasty Fish from San Diego. It's kind of weird for a fish to describe itself as tasty. Like, how do you know? Self-cannibalism? Why? 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 I don't know how that works. I've tasted myself. Pause. Pause. All right. All right, this reads for you, chat. Ah! Sad. Conundrum, I'm begging you to demo that last guy. It's crazy. Ooh, just behind. I'm just gonna bum rush this like a bum. Man, the ball chase is real on this blue team, I'm not gonna lie. I lose hundreds of brothers every day, it's quite sad. I wonder if fish have like the brain capable of understanding that. Feels like when fish are like walking around and their like friend is eaten by a predator, they're kind of just like chilling. They never seem like they're like, oh no. They're kind of just like, yeah, no. His favorite player? I would say Jane Apps is my favorite player of all time. But earlier you were playing 2s, then play 2s, buddy. Like, what do you mean? I'm trying to copy how you play. What should I play? Just play what I play. I don't know, man. That's up to you. Sick demo play. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Chat, I did not think he was gonna go for that shot because it was gonna be a very weak shot. And then he went for that shot, and I was like, didn't expect you to shoot that really weak shot, so I was not positioned for it. Trying to scoop that. Trying to get out. Are you family friendly? Hey Tobias, are you deaf? I feel like I've answered that question like 3 times the past like 3 minutes. At a certain point, I think you need special accommodations for the hearing assistance, audio assistance. Or my favorite. Sorry, I wasn't listening though. Okay, cool. Well, when you ask a question, typically you want to listen to the answer, so you don't have to ask again. That's my favorite thing that YouTube does. Hey Taco, asks question, answers question immediately, and then they're like, oh, sorry, I walked away. Why? You knew you asked a question. Oh, sad. Wow, we have literally 0 pressure on this. I just got on the stream like a minute ago, and yet you asked the question, I answered the question, and then you just asked it again. That's all I'm saying, you just gotta listen. Do you improve more in 3s or 2s? I would say in 2s just because it keeps you on the ball more. Although I will say 2s doesn't teach you rotation perfectly. Like 2s rotation is a lot more direct. You have to be like up, down, up, down, up, down, whereas in 3s it's a bit more like lingering, I feel like. Like it's kind of important in 3s not to rotate out all the time. Whereas in 2s you can kind of get away with that for most part. Are you family friendly? No, I'm actually family aggressive. I fight families on site at the mall. Oh, man, if I just had one more boost pad. Oh, actually, I didn't even jump for that. It's funny. Still not in. Yeah, this game was done from go on fort. Again, only 4 goals for the win. Buddy, that's not gonna happen. My forfeits are not based off score, it's more based off vibe, and right now our teammates can barely touch the ball past our half line, so I was kind of done. If I had some money, I'd donate 20 pounds. Well, thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. You guys remember, the best way to support a streamer, even if you don't have money, is literally just to chat in their chat, sub to their channel, like videos, you know, comment on videos. Like, all that stuff actually helps the stream and the content a lot. And I feel like a lot of people don't think about that. They're always like, oh, I can't donate, I can't, you know, do a membership, I can't do whatever. And it's like, there's so many more ways to help the algo and help videos and help the channel because of that. Hey, Vod. Okay. This is what my rank up lobbies look like when I'm trying to rank out. I mean, you're not wrong. That's a really good touch, E. Are your mechs so crazy? Because I play this game a lot. Not the wall dash. I think that just might be in. No, never mind. I don't know if he has that. Be careful, Jordan. There's too many that fish from San Diego accounts floating around. I'm so lost. Oh my gosh, what is happening? That's got to be goal, right? Screw it, pre-jump. Okay, well, I missed, but he faked, so then I jumped back and slapped him a little. All right, Jordan's has to just, all he has to do is acknowledge that he's last. And he did, good job. Pinch? Not quite. That's a decent extension. I'm just gonna grab pads and get out. Jordan should be fine by himself. How do you get XP? You donate, you chat, and you sub. Jordan, you had 100 boost and you're on the backboard. Like, what is going? Yeah, he drops a sorry because he knew he waited way too long on that. What are we doing here, buddy? We're doing fine. I dribble halfway, I get above the ball, and I have 20 boost starting after the button. Like, scoring the ball, how? Well, you're using way more boost than you probably need to. For the most part, boost is just to get up to speed. Once we're at a certain speed, you don't actually need to keep boosting. Even in the air, like, you can use inertia, and that's like what good boost control is all about. Honestly, that's the most important part of learning how to fast aerial, even, is it teaches you how to take off with minimal boost and then be able to keep your speed. All right, we're just gonna pop that middle-ish so E has something to chase. I knew that ball, I knew it would spawn soon, so I was like, I'm just gonna wait. What's Jordan doing? His best, dude. 50. Nice. E? Close one. Jordan, heal. Okay, just bail, just bail, just bail, just bail. Good job, Jordan. I don't think he has that. I tried to lob it around him. All right, well, I bumped him. All right, we're gonna hit this off the corner light to dribble it. Or not, okay. Bro Loki owned me there. Oh, he missed. That's actually kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, no, I bet you can catch that. Boink! Oh, I wanted to bait him into dunking him. Ton of voice chat? That would imply that anyone at this rank ever uses voice chat. Ooh, what a dunk. Okay, he got it back. Dude, I recognize you from a Twitter video. Hello, Yisms. Was it my Twitter video? How to half flip, you cancel a backflip. I saw you being a pay pig to a goddess and attending a cash me, handing money over to a woman and then getting on her knees while getting your balls kicked. Wait, she put that online? Man. No expectation of privacy anymore being a pay pig, you know? Look, he's just describing something that we all do, you know? Jordan! Oh my goodness, my bad. Bro, it's effed up that you were filmed. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I know I'm a filthy pig boy that deserves to be punished by mistress, but like, doesn't mean I want to be filmed, you know? Good restraint, Jordan. No, take a catch. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait. And he gave it away. Jordan, nice. Don't be a hero, teammate. Don't be a hero. Oh, he lobbed it, maybe. Gotta respect your chill. Dino Taco exposed. Yeah, can't wait to be on the next drama tweet. I was hoping I could dunk that as he tried to get it around. All right, all you gotta do is not get flipped. No, it's over. Just gonna play it over, yeah. At a certain point, if you get too high, you just got to dip your nose and hope for the best, because at that point, there's nothing more you can really do without kind of full sending it in one direction. That's fine. We're gonna hit that into the ceiling. Much harder read. So much so that MSN is going to actually botch that really hard. Jordan, go. Close one. Good job, E. Taco isn't respectful. I'm super respectful to all you idiots in chat. That's really embarrassing. Okay, well, we got one back. It made me cry of laughter when someone asked if your favorite friend said your family aggressive. Yeah, dude, I go to the mall and I pick fights, you know? Little girl holding both her parents' hands, they're skipping down the mall. Nah. I'm grabbing dad by the ankles and, you know, throwing him like it's a discus competition. Trying to have a day that you'll never forget? I can provide that. Just not in the way that they expect. Can I play with you? No, I do not play with anybody I do not know, so please don't ask. That is a chat rule. And anybody who knows that after the first time, if you ask it again, I'm timing you out for the whole day, and then I'm just gonna ban you. Proof? But what do you mean proof? Literally just, it's all over the security cameras. That should be my second channel. Just all the security cameras of me assaulting families in the mall. Stop bullying, but look, listen, those families, they knew that what they were getting into. They entered my territory. They saw the warning signs. Can you coach me maybe? No. We do some replay review days every once in a while. When you start playing Rocket League? 2016? It was my junior year of college, aging myself there, but so that was 2016. Do a triple? All right, we'll try. We hit a double earlier, but Bro sounds like a pretentious prick. It's just a game to take yourself so seriously. Okay, Sublime. What do you mean take the game so seriously? I don't play with people because I don't know them because I'm playing ranked. Fun fact, if you're GC 2 or 3, you're higher statistically than 99.99% of all players. So I don't play with anybody on chat because I don't play casual, and I'm not gonna play with people that are not my rank. If that makes me pretentious, then okay. I'm glad that you play with literally anybody, no matter what the rank is. Ooh, nice little pogo there. What if someone's SSL? Well, if I don't know them, then I don't want to play with them. That's the rule, guys. Like I said, I don't play with anybody I don't know. Ooh, nah, I didn't expect that one to be slit right into the ceiling. Gonna try to back pass. That not the best idea. All right. I didn't mean you talk. No, I was responding to someone else. Average hit it across. Did you have a job before? I have a job right now. I'm just gonna pop that up. Oh, I didn't see that guy until the very last second. What if it's Drawley? Again, I don't know Drawley, and I'd rather not play at his rank because I don't want to play an SSL if I'm not there myself, you know? Also, that's not even like playing SSL. That's like playing like top 22s and whatnot, you know? Trying to get one of them to bite, and they did not. Just play by yourself. Oof, that was a weird read for a second. No, but right now I am, just because I'm getting used to my new sleep schedule with my job, and I was not sleeping super well throughout the week, so when I tried to queue or stream during the week and I'm on like 5 hours of sleep or whatever, I was not able to actually focus up, play well. And I was just like, it's okay, I'll be able to grind through ranked or whatever, and then I ended up losing a lot. So now we're at a rank that's much lower than we normally are at. So I don't really have a lot of friends I normally play with that are at this rank, so I don't really want to queue with them until I'm back in like an actual respectable territory, you know? Problem is, it means everyone you're playing with is a little bit off, and it's hard to read where they're at, but you know, we just gotta be able to carry and play better, which we're not always doing, so if anything, this is kind of like a lesson in self-improvement for us. What if it's Timbo Slice? Who the heck is that? Waranki, this is GC2 right now. Oh. We're just gonna take a 50. I did not expect him to not get that first one. All right, team middle. Okay, Fruit Loop was there. Gonna bump him. He still got, wait, whoa. I don't know if anyone saw that, but that was some nonsense. Literally bumped that guy and he still got the hit. What if it's Larry from the bar? Yeah, but he gets rank. He doesn't mean he himself is a higher rank. Good memory to remember his name though. Does streaming count as a job? I mean, it can be. I used to do it full time with esports, but this year is kind of a recession for esports work. I went from making like $50,000 just off that alone to now probably like 10 for the entire year. So definitely a massive downshift. A lot of sponsors are kind of closing up their wallets for the next couple quarters. Sad time. That's a giveaway and that's a goal. Oh. What esports do you do? Pretty much anything that I'm capable of doing, but Rocket League is obviously my number one. There was a high school national championship for Madden that I did as part of Play Versus. It's actually sponsored by the NFL, which is kind of lit. That was probably my favorite event I did. That was the first time I've ever done Madden, but I played Madden for years, so I was super psyched to be able to do that. Got to commentate that with Stacks from the RLCS crew. That's unfortunate. Ever did Counter-Strike? I don't play Counter-Strike. I refuse to cast anything that I personally don't play enough to understand at a high level. I'm not gonna lie, I was going for a 50 and that guy didn't chow, so I kind of gave it away there, my bad. Oh, what a brave cheat up. What the heck? Oof. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really sure how he calculated that. Are they actually that locked in that he was able to lose that kickoff so precisely into that guy. Their brains actually might just be larger, chat. These cheat ups are insane. And that's game. Only so many times you can whiff. How to activate money from YouTube? I have no idea what you mean by that. What if Zen came in and asked to play? I'd be like, hey, cool, Zen. I'm sorry, but like, I don't want to queue because I'm not at your rank. That's just kind of how I view queuing. I don't want to queue with someone who's insanely high if I'm not playing in those lobbies. Like, yeah, if it was for content, sure, but like, I'm not gonna be just casually playing with these people if I'm way below them, because it'd just be, honestly, it's not fun to play in ranks that you're not used to that speed. Like, if I'm playing SSL regularly and people are asking me to play, sure, but like, it's hard to adjust back into that pace. What's your secret to not be frustrated when you lose a lot of games? I mean, just take a step back and understand, if you're trying to play, try to play to improve. So focus on what you're doing and less on what your team is doing and whatnot. I think a lot of people kind of tend to focus too much on the end result. There's no way he's AFK, dude. Oh my God. Jordan's not lagging, he's literally just not touching the controller right now. What's going on here? Oh, maybe he is lagging out. Okay, well, hopefully he's gonna be back. Oh, he's back. Let's go. Oh, solo play. Holy smooth, dude. Wow. Look at this again, chat. Whoop. Hey, Ty, I went to sleep at 5:30 a.m., woke up at 9:30 a.m. I've been going on 4 hours of sleep. Boo. Not a fan. Not a fan of that for you. Hopefully you can get some more in the future. I think when you're younger, you can get away with like getting, man. I tried horse stashing, I suck. I don't know why everyone's so obsessed with horse stashing. It's the most useless mechanic of all time. What the heck was that? I'm really expecting these guys. All right, that's another one for the OG montage, chat. Pretty easy, straightforward. On that one, I was trying to get it over mechanical, so I'm glad, but that was such an unforced vehicle. Your teammates too bad? No, the teammates are fine. They're just a little, I think they're just hesitant. This is the biggest issue in this rank, is players just not trusting their instincts. And they go for stuff they really shouldn't. Or they go for something way too late, and then it just kind of gets in the way, you know? It's a good chase down. I will say, oh wow, he was a little bit out of boost at the end there. I was like, why am I not catching up to that? Yeah, Rendon is definitely the only player that I'm actually remotely worried about in this team. He's pretty quick and his first touch is really good, so makes me feel like he's smurfing with his friends or something. He's the only one who actually plays like a GC3 in this lobby. We're just gonna play for 50 there. Don't need a real thing. Also, only hitting that high just to slow it down. He's gonna hit it right back, but it's not gonna be a good hit. Good job by Jordan. King's gonna get whatever comes behind. Oh, I was playing the 50. I didn't actually expect to be able to get there first. I didn't air roll correctly on that one. My bad. Hey, Nate, you wanna play that across? He sees me, he sees me. Jordan, pretty easy read. Oh my God. Bro, you're making me poop my pants. That's a good, okay. Jordan, I'm just gonna need to touch that. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm just pre-jumping that. All right, that was a smart play. Luckily, back post definitely has that read, right, Jordan? Nice, Jordan. Catch, take it to the sideline. Almost perfect. Oh, well, that just works. Okay, I'm not gonna question it. What's horse dashing? Horse dashing is basically where you wave dash back and forth in place. So it's like, and if you're wondering why you would ever learn that, looks cool, I guess. There's so many people in chat that are like, horse dash. Hey, how do you horse dash? Or what? I'm like, buddy, why do you care so much? Like, I understand when people ask for like about wave dashing or triple resets or how to breezy or something, like, because those are like mechanics that are like actually useful and usable. But people ask about horse dashing, and I'm like, why are you guys all freestylers all of a sudden? Oh, King! I saw him turn away, and I was like, oh, that's fine. All right, we might be boned here, but that's fine. Just kidding. They took too long. Oh. I don't know what that guy's strat was. He didn't fake, but I was like, it makes more sense since he sees me coming at it to hit the ball to the side. He didn't, he just... All right, my bad. I assumed he wouldn't just go directly at me into a 50, but okay, that works. Well, that's a rough way to give up a goal. Again, chat, you can't always assume that people you're playing in this rank know how to think. Or are thinking. They're probably just rushing and be like, I need to get a ball, hit on the ball. All right, should be faster than that. Yep. Good job, Jordan. Gonna bump that guy, slow him down. We're gonna not need to demo that guy. Just slowing it down because I don't need them to necessarily have a breakaway. We're gonna fake that again, slow it down, and that should be, oh. Okay, I was trying to get that read across because I didn't want it to be a giveaway because of stuff like that. Be careful, King, jump. All right, just had to rush that one. Jordan, stay in your post, stay in your post, stay in your post, stay in your... And that's a goal. Oh, never mind, okay. All right, Mechanical's given that. I'm just gonna tap, oh. I was gonna catch that into a 50 and just kill it, but when he hit that out, I was like, all right, almost back 600 again. When have you ever purposely used that? That triple reset is actually, well, I mean, learning how to reset is like something you can actually do that provides utility if you do it well. When people are like, a horse dash, I'm like, even if you were the best horse dash in the world, there's literally no reason you would ever use that. You know what I mean? Did you purchase the Fennec? Get it from pack. I've always had the Fennec. Like before it was even in a pack or whatever. Sure. All right, we're playing for the same party here. What is happening? PewDiePie bridge accident. Is that when he said a racial slur, or was that when he was a Nazi? Oh. Oh my god. So King right there pulled what it's called a horrible decision. I'm not really sure why he thought he needed to touch that again, but either way. That was a play where like he actually hit it really well off the corner, but then he decided to jump again at it and then tap it, and that's where I was a little confused. That's one of those things, that's a genre of teammate I call a just helper, where they're just like, oh, I got it, don't worry, I'm just trying to help. And it's like, well, thing is, like, if you just took a glance up from the ball for like half a second, you would be like, oh, my teammate's flying. Okay, let's not touch it. Let's just let him chase that, and then you're good. But problem is that just helping teammate wants to always be the guy that makes like the decisive play, so he over touches it. He's overcooking stuff, you know? Like, buddy, you did everything you needed to. Oh my god, I forgot these guys are just gonna be flying at stuff. They're playing in full comms right now. Those are different occasions? I think so. I never watched PewDiePie growing up, but I just remember those being like the things that people were back in the day were gonna cancel himself. Okay, that was really yike. All right, these guys are playing actually really cohesive right now, so we kind of need to be careful here. Otherwise, these games are gonna get real ugly. Like they're actually challenging correctly and taking the touch. Which he didn't even get fake there. He just straight up missed that aerial. You have to try hard. I mean, you don't have to try hard in every single game. It's more so just like you have to, when you're trying to like do mechanics, mechanics are not a substitute for skill necessarily. Like, you guys ever watch Monkey Moon play? 90% of the time when he's playing, he's not actually going for anything ridiculous. He's just really consistent with his angles and when he needs to approach and when he needs to back off and whatnot. He's a super smart player that knows how to keep the ball dangerous, and it doesn't involve chaining the other resets or constantly going for the craziest read you've ever seen in your life, you know? Cool. Gonna tag, I hope you have a good rest of sleep and good night, chat. I know what you mean. So, see you, Max. But 2 is astronomical odds. Well, I mean, it's all his fault. It's the problem of like trying to be like a streamer and knowing that when you do something shocking, it gets clicks. But I think for a lot of those streamers, they kind of just lose all their perspective on like how to actually. I think there's like a quote, like Extra Emily was being interviewed about that streaming, and she was talking about how like she's like kind of like neurotic that her fan base is going to leave her, and so therefore she purposely kind of does stuff that she knows she probably shouldn't, just because she knows it'll get clicks online. And she's like, yeah, it's like, I know it's like bad to do, but like I can't help it. And that's the problem with trying to constantly be in the conversation when it comes to viral clips, is like, I don't want to keep doing that. She's the girl who was streaming herself driving in her new car or whatever, which first off, I already dislike the idea of streaming and looking at chat while you're driving. But she like ran a red light basically and filmed herself doing it. And I'm just like, what the heck? So yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, I feel like there's a lot of that in streaming, and I feel like PewDiePie in the beginning was blowing up as a streamer and probably was just trying to be super edgy, 3 edgy 5 me type thing, and eventually, you know, made some really bad jokes or references or just trying to do something a little, you know, out there, and it backfires because you're doing stuff that you just shouldn't do in general, not just because it's edgy, it's you're, you know, it's just bad to say some things or do some gestures or, you know, make certain jokes in certain scenarios, you know? But I will say, since he did that, he seems like he's kind of turned his life around. He's not like an edgelord weirdo. He's just, you know, a dude enjoying his life now. Since he's, you know, insanely rich. So we like learning from your mistakes, you know? Bang, nope. Damn it. Oh! Cool, David. Wow, that guy really just saw me go for that and then just immediately full sent in the ceiling. Oof, really hate how you almost just gave that away. Try to chip it over him. Hopefully you clear that. Nice. Aren't you reading chat and driving a car? I mean, I'm not gonna kill someone if I missteer this car. Overtime. I have to sleep. What's your next stream? Probably tomorrow. Similar time to now. See you then, Yusuf. Song? Another Day by TVDS. All right, in style, chat. No, I ran out of boost. I should have shot that. What rank is this? Pretty low. It's we're like GC2 right now. Yeah, we goofed our rank a bit. We're typically GC3 or SSL, but you know, playing on low sleep will do that to you when you're trying to work your full-time job. But we're getting back into GC3 SSL. Hello. All right, I'm just gonna play the 50 there. Hey teammate, if you want to be really cute, hit it off the sidewall. Ooh. I don't think Mechanical's getting that. Let's pass that. Ooh. 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 Oh my god, gaming! Let's go. That's a really good lob by Jadavid, but also good job on King. Not being distracted by me being like an ape and just chasing that one. You could literally hear the whoo, whoo, whoo as I was chasing that around. Can you spell the artist's name? It's no, I mean, it's literally T, the letter T, the letter V, the letter D, and the letter S. It's just called Another Day. What time do you have? It is 9:30. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna do next game is gonna be my last one. If you're new, make sure to drop a sub, like the stream, turn on alerts. And yeah, we'll be back a little bit later. All right, guys, last game. I gotta make sure I go get some food. I'm playing keyboard or controller. I play with the Wii nunchucks. Nah. Good area by teammate. All right, chat, we take those. Oh! Guy freaked me out, I'm not gonna lie. I saw his blue tag and immediately bailed on my arrow. Nice save. I know, I calculated that. Don't worry. All right, Jordan, play careful. You don't need to 50 that. Nice, Jordan. Love when he uses his brain, dude. My favorite quality in teammate is when his neurons are activating. Jordan turn? No? Jordan? Toast? Hey, Charismatic World. We're not gonna go for that. Yep, that's why. Because I know they're just gonna half rotate on it and clear it. Or we can get that again. We're gonna save that flip. I didn't want to go. That was safe. These guys might be like a little spazzy on the rotation, but they're not stupid, so we just gotta be careful on that. Can you download Bacchus mod to make the game more beautiful and shows people's points? I already have Bacchus mod up. I don't show MMR during game because I noticed when I'm playing with teammates and they load in and I can tell if I get a team that's really low MMR, I immediately start playing as if they're just like an idiot, which, you know, sometimes is accurate, but sometimes it isn't. And so I don't want to be biased by my teammates. So I turn that off. I can only view MMR after the game. Also, I don't know what you mean by make the game more beautiful. Like, I mean, I guess there's like graphical mods, but not anything that's gonna like, you know, upscale the game like crazy or whatever, you know? You want to streamer Mizu? Yeah, Mizu's a friend of mine. I've known Mizu for years, before he was even a streamer. When he was only 4'3". Long time no see. Hello, Ahmad. Doing all right. Hopefully you're doing okay. Next turn's gonna give that away. Spawn, 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 spawn. All right, hitting it low on the corner. Ah, man, I thought I could get the beat on that. It's okay. Grab some pads. All right, I just wanted to scoop over that first guy. Good little wave dash. I was about to say, I'm like, there's literally no way that's gonna go through. Can I get mod? No. I do not mod anybody I don't know, guys. The worst way to get mod is to ask if you can get them, be a mod. I'm glad you subbed and liked. Cool if I turned into that, though. Tried to flick that a little higher, ran out of boost on fort. Are you married? Nope. Nice, Jordan. Can I get Mondo? I'll think about it, Big Poppy. And I've thought about it. Unfortunately, no. He's my friend, too. I got to play in 3v3 with him in 1. Excellent. The grind. All right, guys. Looks like we are going to end the last game on stream for the day with a win. Unless... Nice. Yep. All right. Drop us up if you're new, guys. I'm going to get off so I can go get some food. But good stream. W. We almost hit 8,500 views on YouTube, which is kind of wild. Other than that, I'll be probably live tomorrow, probably similar time. We'll play it by ear, though, because recently I've noticed when I try to stream during the week and I'm on low sleep, because just naturally my sleep schedule gets a little borked during the day, it tends to kind of ruin everything. So I'm going to try to not have that happen to me. So if I'm super, super out of it, might not stream, but I'll try to keep you guys updated. Either way, sub and have a good sleep for everyone who's in Europe and in Middle East and all that stuff. Peace.